Welcome back to another LSPDFR patrol. Today we're beta testing a new car pack by SCPD. This is called his Hot Pursuit 2 Edition Blaine County Sheriff's pack, and includes four vehicles. Two of them are add-ons, two of them are replacements. The two replacements are for the Sheriff and Sheriff 2 slots, including a 2011 Crown Vic and a third generation Ford Expedition SSV. The two add-on vehicles are the Cobra R. It's a model year 2000. That's what we're going to be in today. And the second one is a 1997 Lamborghini Diablo SV. So I know he plans on releasing this fairly soon. He's already distributing it to people to beta test. This car in particular caught my attention. It's very unique. It's not too crazy for a police department to use sports cars. At Richland County in South Carolina, for instance, they use Camaros, and I know Mustangs have been used in the past and probably are still used to this day in some capacity across the U.S. But this thing is pretty cool. Obviously, we're not going to be transporting any prisoners or suspects in there. Take a look on the inside of the car. You can see we've got all types of equipment, including a police laptop, our watch guard system. Looks like we've got a passive radar system. Do a walk around the car. I think all the cars in the pack have this rotary style light bar. Seems to be a favorite of SCPD. And you can check out that license plate. All right, let's check out the lighting. I think it just goes straight to code 3. Yeah, it does. And this pack, it's a DLC, so it's super easy to install. Everything's going to be in a nice package for you. Pretty cool setup. And of course, the Cobra R's got this exhaust off under the doors. It does have the traffic advisor if you just wanted to implement that separately, and it lights up that lower part of the light bar. All right, so I'm gonna rev it up for you so you can see what it sounds like. I don't want to do a burnout, but it's a very loud police car. Dispatch Lincoln 18, show me 1041, 108.
Roger, 1 Lincoln 18. Proceed to patrol area. This reporting a disturbance in Paleto Bay.
Copy, dispatch, show me responding.
Units respond code 2.
So I have not yet updated to LSPDFR 0.4.8. I tend to wait a little bit of time before updating just to make sure all the bugs are worked out. However, I have updated Stop the Ped to everything with the latest update, and Stop the Ped has been updated to include compatibility with the newest LSPDFR update. However, it's backwards compatible too with 0.4.7. Okay, we got somebody waving us down. What is up with all these domestic disturbances? I have a feeling this is gonna be related to smoking again. These people randomly go up to other people's houses and start smoking. Dispatch Lincoln 18, show me on scene.
Roger that, 1 Lincoln 18. Approach with caution.
Hi, ma'am. Deputy Sam, did you call the police? Caller says, yes, sir. I'm so pissed. What happened? Caller says, the man just trespassed into my property. Did he do any damage? Caller says, no, sir, but I want a restraining order so he won't come back here. Conversation is over. So this guy just randomly goes onto her property, and now she wants a restraining order. I have a feeling there's probably more to this than what they're telling us, but let's go ahead and talk to the other individual. Didn't mean to get all up in your face. What are you doing here? Suspect says nothing. What's wrong? The lady said that you just trespassed into her property. Suspect says, oh, really? I just stepped onto her yard for a short time. I see, but why did you do that? Suspect says, this earth belongs to us all. Why can't I stand on that yard? Okay, the earth is everyone's shared responsibility. However, people do have the right to own property. Let's go ahead.
Wait a sec, buddy.
Get your ID, sir.
Let's see some ID, huh?
We're gonna run his information. Daniel Ricardo. Dispatch Lincoln 18 requesting ped check. And he's got an outstanding warrant. All right, sir, go ahead. Place your hands behind your back.
You're mine now.
Hey, don't make any sudden movements. Nice and easy. Comply with me. All right. So, your ID, it's coming back. You've got an outstanding warrant. So why are you hanging around here in particular? I do not consent to speak with you. Okay, well, I am going to be searching your person. Do you have anything illegal on you I should know about? Don't you have to read me my rights? So the Miranda rights only need to be read during questioning if we want to use your responses in court. So right now I'm just seeing if you have anything illegal on you. I'm going to go ahead and pat you down though. Search it. We're going to have to get another unit out here because I do not have the ability to put him in my car. He's got a transcript, a picture of a bank branch taken from a distance. Oh, he's got a pistol on him with a scratch serial number and an extended magazine and a bottle of Costa del Perro. All right, sir, this weapon with the scratched off serial number. Does it belong to you? It's my girlfriend's gun. Why are you carrying around a weapon? I like to remain silent now. Okay. Let's get a second unit on scene.
Backup required in Paleto Bay.
I have noticed this weird kind of glitch, and I'll just throw it out there to see if anyone else has experienced it. But when calling for code 3 backup, I notice my game, it tends to crash a lot more than it normally does. And it get a corrupt memory error. So I'm trying to use the backup menu a little more to kind of circumvent that. We're going to wait on that other unit to get here so we can search his weapon. We're not even going to be able to search it, the serial number scratched off, but I'm going to put it into evidence, and he's going to be charged with that as well. And then we're going to look up what his warrant is for so we can put in the appropriate charges into CompuLite. Now, like I was saying, all of Bajoljo's mods have been updated for the latest LSPDFR update. There was a little bit of lag time there when 0.4.8 came out and those mods were not working. However, it should be all golden now, and you should be able to download that from the usual place. And if you want to download any of the mods I use, check out the description of this video to get a link to the mod list. All right, we're getting a look at the Expedition as well. Just pulled up, and he's blocking traffic. Hey, can you watch him for a second? I need to research something. I don't have any room in my car. Yep, cannot perform weapon check because the serial number is scratched. So what we will do now is go ahead and look him up in the computer system to see what exactly his warrant is for. So he's got an arrest warrant for conspiracy to commit a misdemeanor. I've never seen that charge before. He's got a pretty lengthy arrest record, including trafficking and counterfeit goods, a second offense, unlawful taking of a vehicle, and possession of morphine. And then his citation records include a dog must be leashed. We'll go ahead, create the arrest report for today. We will do the court-related of failure to appear in court of law misdemeanor. And then there's a conspiracy to commit a misdemeanor. Then he's going to have the weapon on top of that. Possession of a firearm with tampered serial number right there. Let's go ahead and submit the charges. All right, so I looked up your charge. It was for conspiracy to commit a misdemeanor. So you're going to be arrested on that. You're also getting charged with the tampered serial number on the firearm. This officer here, this deputy, is going to go ahead and take you into jail, okay?
Assistance required in Paleto Bay.
Fucking dick!
See that was a pretty fruitful call out. Got somebody off the streets with an outstanding warrant. We'll just sit here, make sure he goes cooperatively. Yeah, he's going to be going on that passenger rear side. All right, I'll pull up a little bit so he can turn around. And we're going to be done with this call out. Dispatch Lincoln 18, show me code 4.
Attention all units. Attention all units. We've got a 503 in Paleto Bay.
Copy that, dispatch. Show me a response.
Located in pursuit.
All right, we're in pursuit of a, looks like a black sedan. I think it's occupied 2 times. I think they're giving up. Let's see your hands. Come out of the vehicle.
Look at this idiot.
Nice and easy.
The long arm of the law is going.
Whoa.
Suspect is on foot, dispatch. We're in pursuit.
Didn't mean to throw the flare.
The greatest country on earth doesn't take kindly to criminal scum.
So I held down G and it threw the flare when I was trying to turn off my siren.
You have the right to shut the fuck up.
You ain't going nowhere now, idiot!
All right, let's go ahead and clear this car. Nobody in there. Let's pop open the trunk. All right, we're clear. I like how everybody's just leaving. Be nice if a couple of you stayed around.
Assistance required on Paleto Boulevard.
Let's make sure they do, because I don't have any capacity to put anybody in my vehicle. So the driver is going to be this female over here. We'll start talking to her. Let's get her away from the road, though. All right, ma'am. Any particular reason you were trying to run? I don't have to answer your questions. Okay. What we'll do? What's your name? Zoe Rindenauer. Born 111. Okay, yep, you're here. She's valid. No active warrants. Okay, this one, I think you need a tow truck. Because you are struggling.
Assistance required on Paleto Boulevard.
Okay, she came back fine. If you want to go ahead, search her, see if she has anything on her. Okay, we've got some hypodermic needles. Wonderful. Now I got to move up my car, so I can't get to my trunk. So let's see. I don't know if we can run the needles for narcotics. Sometimes you're able to get a little bit of whatever's in that needle out. The only thing we have is a leaking plastic. Was that from her? Or was that from a previous? No, that was from her. Yeah, we'll run it for narcotics. We don't know what it is. So we're going to test it for LSD, fentanyl, and PCP. Negative for the LSD. Negative for the fentanyl. And then the PCP is going to be negative. So we don't know what it is, but not coming back positive for any narcotics. All right, sir. What's your name? Brian Gray. All right, we're going to run that by dispatch. He's valid as well. All right, can you tell me what happened here today? Why were y'all running? I'm not going to answer any questions. Okay, is there anything on you that's going to poke or stick me? You might have some pills. Okay, in the vehicle, is there anything illegal? I'm being arrested. Right now you're just detained, but we're gonna search you. See if he has anything on him. Okay, he's got an unloaded pistol. Yeah, you're definitely going to jail. Go ahead and put this in the evidence. Now, I don't believe we'll be able to run it because the serial number's scratched off. Obviously, they don't want it run. But we put it in there. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put this guy in the back of the Crown Vic. I just don't want him trying to run away. Okay. We're going to search the car as well. Requesting plate check.
Target's license plate 4-4 Mary Robert Sam 326. A traffic violation.
We just got an expired insurance. That's it. We've got some more wine. It doesn't say that it's open, and a case of beer. Looks like they were about to go party somewhere. Okay, so the charges we have right now, they're going to include evading police through reckless driving. Let's go ahead, yeah, before I forget. And then Zoe. Zoe does have an arrest record, actually DUI. There was alcohol in there too. All right, there we go. Felony reckless evading. And then Brian, he had the weapon with the scratched off serial number. All right, so that's been submitted as well. All right, we'll go ahead and get the car towed off and we'll get everyone transported. Requesting tow truck.
Flatbed. Assistance required on Paleto Boulevard.
She had the needles on her, and it was in red for being an illegal thing, but, you know, it didn't specify if there's narcotics in them or not, and just having the needles within itself in most states is not going to be a crime. In some states, it is a crime. You have to have a prescription, but in Los Santos, which we're basing off of real-life California, I do not believe it's a crime. So we're not going to charge her for the needles. All right.
Assistance required on Paleto Boulevard.
They can both go in the same vehicles. It's going to be a quick trip.
You fucker.
All right, so they should be able to take care of that. What we'll do now is we'll take a look at some of the court cases. So we've got several. Daniel from the first one, who had the outstanding warrant, was on the person's property. He received a total of 4 months in prison and about a $700 fine. He did get a not guilty outcome for the possession of the firearm with tampered serial numbers. Seems to be a popular thing to have these days because we found 2 people with these scratched off serial numbers. Then we have Zoe, who was driving that vehicle. She got a year in prison, fined $9,000. And then Brian, he had the possession of the gun with the tampered serial number, 5 years in prison and $700 of fines. So that is going to conclude today's episode. I hope you did enjoy it. As always, if you have suggestions or feedback for me, leave it in a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next patrol.